DSA podcast. How we doing? Just wanted to come on here real quick and talk to y'all about some stuff, because I feel like this just had to come to my heart. It's been a lot of craziness and sadness that's been going on. Not with me personally. No, not with me. The reason why I feel like I had to come on here and say something was because we all can do what we can. And I promise you, this is not to get attention. This is not to say anything to try to make myself look good or to try to make myself feel like I'm better than y'all. I'm not. But I want y'all to know this. Like, life is going to get better. Trust me, y'all are young. We are old. You know what I'm saying? Just know that you got to keep your head up. And I keep saying that. I know I'm slurring. But I want you to know that because, there is nothing else we can do but keep our head up. Make sure that we are grinding hard out here and know your worth, because there ain't nobody out here that's really caring about you like that. You got to make sure that you are okay mentally, because if you aren't okay mentally, then I promise you, you don't need to focus on anything else but yourself at that point. And just know that things will get better. And I'm multitasking right now. I normally have my co-host with me, but he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. And like I said, man, I just came on here just to talk some positivity about some things, because we all going through it right now, and we just got to make sure we keep our heads up. We need to set aside some personal things and really relax our minds, because if we ain't relaxing our minds, how the hell we gonna make it? How the hell we gonna do our things? You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure we put ourselves first, because if we don't put ourselves first, we gonna go crazy. We going to make ourselves look bad, and we going to, have these attacks, panic attacks, and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So in this time of depression, in this time of worry, anxiousness, give it all to God first, because you never know how much God can impact your life. You never know. So give yourself time. Give yourself some energy. Give yourself some motivation. Give yourself some I cans and I wills, because you can achieve it. You will achieve it. You have to believe it. Otherwise, why in the hell are you doing the things you're doing? Otherwise, why in the hell are you making goals for yourself? You need to make goals for yourself because you want to be successful. You don't need to be talking down on yourself. You don't need to be saying, hey man, I can't do it. I can't do this. I can't do that. Well, since I look like this, since I look like that. No, you should love yourself. Love yourself for who you are. Don't let no one else tell you who you should be. Don't let anyone else tell you who you should act like. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not capable of achieving, because you are capable of achieving. Now see, when you give yourself time to focus on the wrong things and not giving yourself time to feed up on positive energy, you have to work on that. You do. Because if you don't, you're going to be going through the worst. You're going to be going through it. If you want change, you need to put an initiative, or you need to put a standard on yourself. Because if you don't change, if you don't want to change, I guess you stay the same, right? But allow yourself to change. Don't change it to these things that you're not. Because what is the point of you wasting your time on things that is materialistic? What is the point of you doing things that is not going to help you out in the life? What's going to help you out? You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times we have to give ourselves peace. We holding things against ourselves for no apparent reason. We are not perfect. We are never going to be perfect. I bleed like you bleed, and you bleed like I bleed. We all are going to fail. We all are going to go into the depression, the anxiety, the stress, but we have to keep our heads up. It's not like life is going to be easy. It's not like life is going to be very simple. But you have to let yourself be known that you can achieve and you can do whatever you want to, as long as it's legal and as long as it's making you feel good. You know what I'm saying? You can't do, I guess, I'm gonna not say everything, but you can do the things that's gonna bring positivity in your life. Because if you're not doing things that's bringing positivity in your life, there's no need for you to do it. There's no need for you to waste your time on other people that's wanting you to fail. There's no point. Focus on the things that is going to help you out. Because you have time, you have energy, you have things you got to do in order for you to succeed. If you aren't wasting your time on the things that you are going to succeed in, then why have it around you? Why have the people that's around you that's going to drag you back? Why have people that in your life that's not going to bring positive energy in your circle? Why not go to these events and spread the energy, spread the gospel? You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here, even for me. And I'm one of those dudes that believe God is everything. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to go out and tell people, man, God is good sometimes. It's hard for me sometimes just to say, hey, man, you know, God did this, God did that for me. And that's just being factual, because we all have those problems and we all have those situations, and we just got to give ourselves some energy. Give yourself some positive energy, because you're not about to be perfect at all. And I will tell you one thing about this too. Stop believing what the media says. If you expect to be happy your own way. Don't be happy about other people, because you are your own person. You can't control nothing else but yourself. That's just factual. And just understand this. And I did this because I was editing a video, and y'all make sure to go follow. Y'all make sure to go watch. I thank y'all so much for the recent Gilbert Arenas podcast, man. Y'all blew that joker up. I thank y'all so much. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. But I think we have a lot to focus on. I think we have a lot to worry about. I want y'all to know that things don't happen because you're not trying. If you don't try, of course, it's going to happen the way it is. But things just happen because you have to build yourself up. And when you build yourself up, you become stronger each day. Hey, man, I've learned from depression. I've learned from anxiety. I've learned from stress. I've learned from almost killing myself personally. Like, it's hard out here. Being 21 years old, being a college student, no father figure, no mother figure. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I've survived. That's the blessing of it all. I've survived suicide. I've just survived mental hospitals. I've survived losing people that I've thought that was going to be in my life forever. I've survived this. I've survived that. Let me know what you survived in the comment section below, by the way. Because you have survived. You came so far away from where you were. And look, I love you all. I do. And there will nothing will ever make me change my opinion about y'all, because I've grown up to be a loving cat. I grew up to love everyone the same way as I'm supposed to be loved. Even if I don't receive the same love, I'm supposed to love everyone the same way. I don't really care. I don't think anyone should feel like they're lesser of a person because they have a love for people. For those that say, hey man, I don't think you should love that fast. God loves you. And in the Bible it says everyone should love everyone the same way. And I'm paraphrasing. Honor thy father, honor thy mother. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor means love those even if they don't love you back. And you must love yourself personally. So you have to give yourself some time. You have to give yourself some energy. Don't talk bad about yourself. Don't talk bad about those things that you can't control. And don't make it seem like it's the end of the world when things don't go your way. That's just how it is sometimes. I want to give y'all some advice on one other thing, because as I'm saying this, it's just I'm going back and forth. And I want you to know that everything is going to get better from here. Everything will get better from here. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick. Yeah, man, everything gonna get better from here. You just gotta make sure you keep your head up, and know that things will get better. Just texting someone real quick, my bad. We gonna get back to it. We're gonna get back to it. All right, we back. Hey, I've been through wars. I've been through many wars. I know what's like. I tell y'all this all the time. I know what war is like. War is something that you have to go through. War is something that you gotta face. You can't avoid it. Whether that's stress, whether that's anxiety, whether that's depression, whether that's going through the wars in your mind, just know everything will get better for you. When you win that war, celebrate, but have God right beside you, because God has done it. God has been through war. God has been through a lot of stuff. God has been through a lot of things that you never thought he would ever go through, because he's the man who created us. But in the Bible, he gave us life for us. And it's crazy that a man would die for me. It's crazy that a man would die for you. There's no one out here that's willing to give their energy or their time or their emotions, that's willing to spend time with you and check on you mentally. This generation, we don't check on each other. We don't uplift each other enough. There's a thing called being positive for a reason. And why can't we uplift each other? Why can't we spend time and tell each other, hey man, we could do this, we could do that? Every single day, I'm gonna talk to you from personal experience. Every single day, if I see Roland, if I see whoever, if I see I don't want to mention names, but Roland, if I talk to Mr. Jeff, that's my cousin-in-law, if I talk to my family, if I talk to my friends, I will literally sit there and tell them each and every day that I love you. I love you. And yeah, what? It's not soft. It's not making you weak. It's just an honest, truthful thought. We can't uplift each other no more. It's like we just don't know how to uplift each other. And it's sad. It really is. It really is. But at the end of the day, keep your head up and stop talking down on yourself, because you got the potential. You got everything you need. You got everything you want. You just got to fight for it. You just got to keep your head up. Stay focused on the goals. Stay focused on the things, the dreams, the achievements. As I'm looking over here in this corner, I'm putting music in, by the way. So please don't judge me. Anyway, I just want y'all to know this. It's April 22nd. And look at how far we have came. It's 2024. I'm 21 years old now. 10 years ago, it was 2014. I was 14. Oh, not 20. What? I don't know math. But everything happens for a reason. And when you keep your head up, when you keep your potential, when you keep your focus on God, keep your focus on God first. I'm telling you, you all got potential. You all got goals to achieve. You all got things to be believing in. And I promise you, when you think that it's all over, it's not over. I'm telling you that. It's not over. Because if things were to be over, you won't be here. You live another day. You live another night. And guess what? You don't even know how far and how amazing your life can be. You don't know that. You only can set that standard. You only can make that way. And I pray to God that you make a way for yourself. Pray to God that you all are achievers and you all are successes. You all have points in life. You all have things in life that you want to do. And know this. I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to shout out a few people. Roland, bro, thank you. Thank you. Have people in your life. This is why I'm trying to these people out. Have people in your life that's willing to help you out, change your life. There's been a few people in my life. Roland, Mr. Jeff, even a few people, that's just been in my circle. Abby, Aaron, Eva. And actually, this video is kind of dedicated to those folks. This video is kind of dedicated to those people because I know without them, I'm not here today. And I know I've known Roland longer than these cats. I've known Mr. Jeff longer than these cats that I just named. Eva, Aaron, Abby, even Zykeria. It's like those things, man. I thank y'all so much, man. Y'all don't even understand how much I appreciate. I love y'all. Y'all don't even understand how much I've been grateful for y'all. And no, I'm not doing this for attention. I love you. I'll personally tell you in your face I love you. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. I'm going to say it like this too. Y'all are going to be great. Y'all are going to achieve the things that you never thought you would achieve. And no, I'm not doing this because the music is actually hyping me up. But I will tell you this one thing, man. You got it. Don't let the world change you. Don't let the world do anything to you because you are worth more than what you think. You are. You are. And don't ever feel like you're less of who you are. Don't ever feel like that. Whatever your worth is, whatever you feel like, you will achieve it. Whatever you want to do, you will achieve it. You will achieve it. You have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and understand that things will happen for a reason. And like I said, man, we all got a lot to work on. We all do. We all have a lot to work on. And yeah, it can be rough. Trust me. I know. But we must keep our heads up and continue to fight. Because what can we do? What can we say? We have to just focus on ourselves. That's just facts. Again, I thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I do. I love y'all so much. And I want y'all to know that we all going to be successful. We all going to achieve it. And yes, I just hope that we all going to be successes. Sorry, someone is calling me. I don't know this number. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all do. Trust me. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't have said it. I'm not doing it for the podcast. I'm not. This ain't even a podcast clip. This is because someone just made my spirit hurt a little bit. And it wasn't in a bad way. And my spirit wasn't hurt in a way that would make sense. But I just love when people are happy. And when they aren't happy, it kind of hurts my spirit. Because I don't expect everyone to be happy. I do not expect everyone to be happy. I don't. And I'm not going to act like I'm a happy person all the time. I'm not. Trust me. But I know we all got it in ourselves that we can be happy even through our darkest times. We do. So we have to achieve. We have to believe that God will work in us. And God is working in us. We have to believe that God is a great leader because He is. He is a great leader. We have to understand that everything doesn't work out the way it wants to be. But at the end of the day, what can you say? If you do what's right, you will achieve right. If you do what's wrong, you won't achieve. You have to achieve the right way. You can't put yourself below anybody because you're worth it. You're worth who you are. You say your name out loud. Go in the comment section below and call out your name. Be like, I am Dion Christopher Stover Jordan. I am who I am. God created me for that reason. Because God had made me who I am. I am who I am today. And when I fail, it's my fault. When I do dumb things, it's my fault. When I don't do the right thing, it's my fault. But when I achieve, when I'm successful, it's all God. When I do things, it's all God. Whether that's successful, I do it for God. I don't do this for myself. I do it for God. I don't do this for myself because me and myself, I would just do it for being egotistical. I could say, I got a podcast now. And so I feel like since I gained 350 subs, I can just do whatever. No. Got to do it for God. Got to do it for God. Got to. If I don't, how the heck do I expect to have a podcast? How the heck do I expect the podcast to grow if I'm not being positive? Think about it. Think about all the things you have achieved in your life. And when you achieved it, have you given it to God? Have you praised God for it? Or have you praised yourself for it? Think about it. Think about it. Because you all are achievers and successors. And you all will find a way out of the small stuff that you think that you can't achieve. So with that being said, DSJ Podcast, I just want you to know, I thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate that y'all want to be successful. I appreciate that y'all want to put God first, because without this, life would not be real. Life would not be here. Without God, none of this stuff is happening. None of this stuff is happening. I'm not doing a podcast right now. I'm not literally standing on earth right now. I should be in hell right now, respectfully. But God gave his life and he still loved me throughout that. And now I'm here today telling you that you're not alone and that you're loved, that you're cared for, that you are a winner, and that you are a successor because you have it in you. But don't ever doubt your potential, because your potential is right in front of you. If you open up, of course. So DSG Podcast, I thank y'all so much. Because like I said, I'm not here without God first. And I thank God for that. But I thank people for having me be a leader. Even though I'm not the best leader. I'm not. But I thank God for putting me in this position to where I could talk on a podcast about how to grow. And that's what I love about this podcast too. That I can just sit here and just be a motivator. Even if we talk about sports, even though we talk about sports, we may have special guests on here. I can sit here and talk to you personally in my own workspace about how you should be positive and know that you're not alone. So with that being said, DSJ Podcast, I'm going to end this. I think I'm going to do one more. I'm going to end this one. But I want you to know, I'm going to say it like this. Philippians 4:13. You can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. And John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Bring peace to yourself. And don't let others take your peace away. So DSJ Podcast, we going to make it. We are going to make it. I promise you that. We are going to make it. Blessings above everyone. Blessings to you. Eva. Things will get better. I promise you. So, let's get it.